Hey everybody, it's the 9th of August right now, and my husband's making new cheese like he does, well, almost twice a week now. Another one in his press. We got our milk here from a neighbor with cows, and it's very beautiful weather. The end of the summer here in Sweden. It's my doggy. And it's time for an update. A lot of people ask for that all the time. So I will do that. First, let's go to our terrace here, where the Latius is blossoming and flowering. And my, in Dutch it's Braam. In Swedish it's Björnbär. In English I don't know how it's called, but there's a lot of them. A lot. So it's jelly making time. Almost. There's a lot of there's a lot of buzzing from bees and bumblebees, and we love that. I got a lot of thyme and rosemary, mint plants. This is a bean. It's going very badly with the beans this year, so I'm planting them all over again. Ooh, the rabbits are inside now. Okay, well, let's go to the rabbits first. We are getting a lot of wood. Neighbors that call. There is a tree that tumbled down. Do you want to have that? The wood, and we want to, because we use it to fire a stove and warm the house, warm the water that we have in our own well. So the whole garden is filled with wood everywhere. And there you see rabbits running free. We're coming there after this one. Here we got all the females, nine small females. Opening it. The girls are tame. They're not as afraid as they were. Now I'm coming with a strange thingy here, so they don't want anything with me. Okay, sorry, ladies. My husband always making strange contraptions on my bike. And there we have a female that we thought was pregnant, but she's not giving any birth. So we give it a week, and then she's going back to her girlfriends. Well, it's a little bit of a chaos right now, but we have pellet wood that we can get for free. So every time we can get them, we take them, and we build all kinds of things with that. So you'll find pellets everywhere in a garden. This enclosure here is our backyard. It's not very big, but we use it for all the Orpington chicken and young chickens and rabbits, male rabbits, 14 pieces, and we have a 15th. That's the godfather, and he's in another yard. But here they're roaming free, having a lot of fun with each other. That's how we like it for our animals. Oh, look there, they found a little place there for themselves. We eat our own meat. We eat our own rabbits and chickens, and we want them to have a very good life with good food, so that we are not a part of the bio industry. We don't want that. We want to control how our chickens and rabbits live and what they eat. This is a lot of wood. Well, let's go in. Meet Pete, the rooster. Sometimes he's a little bit aggressive, but I try to make friends with him. Doesn't work all the time. Now I don't have any food with me, so maybe he'll attack. We'll see. I'm not afraid of him, and he knows it. My husband built this from pellet wood, of course. Then we have a lot of young chicks. This is a very aggressive mother, so we have her in this little palace that my husband built from scrap wood. and pieces of chicken wire we had left. Chew, 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 chew. Well, the chick's a little bit older. She can go roam free here. This we built from wood that we exchanged for some other products that we make, like cheese and our meat that we can exchange. Not a lot of people that already want that, but well, the Swedes, they have to first get used to the idea that they don't have to pay for everything. Here we have a lot of youngsters, 3 or 4 groups from different nests. And this is what my husband built. We found that a large roll of bitumen asphalt paper somewhere left. Someone left that as scrap, and we used it to build this little playhouse for the rabbits, and they love it. That's cold leaf from my broccoli, and I feed them a little bit of rabbit feed, but well, they can eat everything they want here in the garden. It's not a problem. And they're sweet. Every morning I come with a little box with food and just shake it a bit, and they come running to me, sitting on my feet, eating out of my hands. Look at that guy. Isn't he cute? We just choose some males that we want to have for the breeding, and we have a few females that are not family, so we don't get incest that we don't want. There's Pete. Hey Pete. This is their sandbag, the playing ground, and they love it. Look. Yeah. Always busy looking for little critters. And here we have the youngest generation that we brought up without a mommy, because mommy left her eggs and we had them in the machine. So they are living here in a little compartment. A little apart if they want to, because they can go out, but they don't. Sometimes I find them in the play here in the sandbag box, but they love to stay here. Yeah, that's dumb. You can come here. Come. Yeah, found it. Okay. Well. Yeah, Pete. Say it, man. He was a little sick. He had worms, so we treated him, and they're all going fine now. Oh. Lady Orpington, having fun. The young ones, the young males, began to make the worst possible sounds. You don't know what you're hearing. 5 in the morning, they all start to try to be a rooster. That's Guus. That's the other male. And walking through my garden, my greenhouse here that we built from all kind of materials that we got. Plastic that we got from someone. Made a little system here from a waste pipe that we have with holes in it that waters the plants. It's a little bit of a chaos, I know, but I'm riding all the time, so there's no time to spend the time that the garden needs. But the kohlrabi is going well. I have a lot of kohlrabi in the freezer already. Tried to conserve it in pots, but that didn't work. Tomatoes are coming. Not as lot as last year, but well, last year I had so much I didn't know what to do with them. Gave them away. And here's the melon and pumpkin coming. There is one. There are a few, but they're a little late. And here's a little one coming, and here's a little one coming. This is what I have with my plants right now. I thought it was spint, some kind of little lice, so I treated that with ashes. And it didn't work for all the bean plants, it worked for that one. But well, it's not going as well as I wanted to. But the mint, oh man, just water out of our well with mint leaves in it. You don't know what you're tasting. It's healthy too for your stomach. Strawberries. They're doing okay, but not that much too. So it's in the greenhouse. We already picked a lot, but it's not going as well as I wanted to. This is all mint. I'm drying a lot for tea in the winter. We make mint cheese too, that's okay. And this is the same plant we have on the other side. Well, this is not the sunny side, but it's going very good. It's only a little bit later. And this is the other chicken house. There's our rooster goose. Having a good time. Hey, goose. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to disturb you. I'm not going in. Those little African ladies, pauwhoenders. They're already taking scent bath. They love it. And we got a lot of sewing dust, how do you call that? Zaagsel. That we got from the neighbors. They wanted to just throw it away in the forest, and we said no, we need it for our stable. And here's a little mommy with, I don't know how much, 5, 6 already. She left her eggs, so we have 5 eggs in the incubator, and 1 is already returned to mommy, and 2 others are breaking out right now. So that's a little exciting. It's late August. It's the 9th of August. But that doesn't matter. They're all welcome. There is a rabbit here, a daddy rabbit. Don't know where he is right now. Laying eggs. And here's a mommy with 4 little chicks. A little older. She left her eggs too when the first baby came. The rest came from the incubator and returned to mommy. So the chickens don't know for 100% how they have to do it, so we help a little. I shall open a window here. A little more fresh air. So, where's Gosse? Ah, found him. He made himself a little shelter there. See? And there he is. He loves it outside, but it's too warm for him in the sun. So he made a little shelter for himself. And he can do anything you want within the enclosure. We have a little corner for him there with food that a chicken can't reach. But he also eats chicken food. He loves it. There he is. Hey, Gosse. What did you find, baby? He's the godfather. Beautiful rabbit that Animal Affair didn't want him anymore. And they asked us, do you want him because it's a male and he's stinking. He's stinky. Yeah, well, if you have him in a little 1.5 meter enclosure, then in your home, I can imagine that will smell in a different way than you want it. But here you can do anything he wants. It smells already. Like chickens and rabbits and more rabbits and flowers. You see our animals having a good time. We have now about 15 eggs a day. 3 of them are pearlhunts, the African lady eggs. You need a hammer to open those. And well, a lot of young hens will begin to lay eggs. So we have a few customers that buy eggs or trade them for other stuff. We have a family here in the forest that makes their own honey. And we trade honey for eggs. Look, little wasp. It's for the chickens. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Wasp. Take another. Well, that's the update for the life in our garden here. It's a little fireplace. We're camping in our own yard here. Oh yeah, we have a lot of berries that I already used in jellies. This is a gooseberry and a kruisbes, a red one and a white one. And I already took them. They were delicious. I ate a lot, and there are a few landed in jelly. And there's hallon, framboos. And we have smeltron, bosaardbeidjes. Well, the cherry tree this one didn't give. We had a lot of cherries, but we have a lot of trees, but it's not a lot this year. And I didn't sit a lot in it because we just swam a lot in the lake. Well, see you next time. Bye bye.